Good morning, class second. Class, this is your maths workbook, and today we'll start our chapter 6, whose name is footprints. What's the chapter's name? Footprints. Okay. So, class, before to start this chapter, I want to tell you something about this chapter is. Okay. So, this chapter is about 3D shape. Okay. Chapter 6, footprints, is about 3D shape. Okay. So, the first thing is, what is 3D shape? 3D shapes are shapes with 3 dimensions. Okay, a shape which you can see from 3 direction, 3 dimension. Okay, from its width, from its height, and from its depth. Okay, so here there are some 3D shapes. Okay, solid figures like a sphere. Okay, it's a sphere. This figure is called a sphere. S-P-H-E-R-E, sphere. Okay. Next is cone. Okay, it's a cone shape. What is it? It's a cone shape. C-O-N-E, cone. Okay, these all are called cone shape, like an ice cream, like a tree. Okay, like a cap. Okay, like this. This space of pencil. Okay, and this shape is called cylinder. Okay, this shape is called cylinder. C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R, cylinder. Okay, like a bottle, like a glass. Okay, like a jar. Okay, so these shapes are called cylinder shape. Here this shape is called cube shape. Okay, what is this? This shape is called cube shape. Okay, and the last, this shape is called pyramid. Okay, this shape is called pyramid. Okay, P-Y-R-A-M-I-D, pyramid. Okay, next is, now this is your exercise. Okay, the first is count the shapes. Okay, here in your book there are some pictures. You have to find out the shape numbering. Okay, that how many shapes there are. So in the first figure you have to find out there are dash squares in the figure. You have to find out that how many squares in this figure. So firstly, the first one is this yellow. Okay, this is the first square. Okay, the second yellow, the second picture, the third yellow is the third square, third picture. Okay, third shape. And there are two more, just this one, the fourth here, blue. Okay, this is the fourth square, and here there is one more square. Okay, this is the fifth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here in this figure there are 5 squares. How many squares in this figure? 5. First one, second one, third one, and this in the between, fourth and fifth. Okay, so how many squares in this figure? 5 squares. Next is, again there is a picture. So you have to find out that how many circles, squares, triangles, and rectangles. So firstly you have to look carefully this picture, and then you can count them and find the number of figures easily. Okay, so firstly you have to find out the circle, that how many circles. So start counting. Here 3 circles, here again 3 circles, here again 3 circles, and here again 3 circles. So 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 3, 12, and here in the between. Okay, in the between one more circle na. So how many circles there are in this figure? Yes, very good, 13 circles. In this figure there are 13 circles. Then you have to find out how many squares. So there is only one square here. Okay, this figure is called square figure. Okay, so only one square. How many triangles? Here the roof side there is only one triangle, so you will write one triangle. And rectangle is also one. Okay, this space, this figure, this shape is called rectangle shape. So only one rectangle in this figure. Okay, so there are 13 circles, 1 squares, 1 triangles, and 1 rectangle in this figure. Now in the second figure, again you have to find out that how many circles, squares, and rectangles. So firstly you have to find out circles. So how many circles? Here in this wheel there are 2 circles. Yes or no? The first one, small one, and the bigger one. There are 2 circles. Here in again this wheel, again 2 circles. So 2 to 4, 4 circles. In this figure there are 4 circles. How many squares? So here you can find out this one. Okay, here this figure is called square shape. Okay, so how many squares? 2 squares. And then you have to find out how many rectangles. So here this one, okay, these two, and here this one. There are 3 rectangles in this figure. So 4 circles, 2 squares and 3 rectangles in this figure. Clear? Now here there is a star. You have to find out that how many triangles in this figure. So firstly you will count the corner. Okay, so start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 triangles at the corner side. Okay, but there are 2 more triangles. This orange one. Okay, this orange one more triangle, and this pink one. Okay, so there are 2 more triangles. So how many triangles in this figure? 8 triangles. Okay, 6 triangles तो आपके छोटे छोटे हो गए जो कॉर्नर साइड में है, बाहर की तरफ है. 6 है ना. उसके बाद ये जो ऑरेंज वाला एक बड़ा सा बन रहा है, ये आपका 7 हो गया. और एक ये जो आपका पिंक वाला बन रहा है बड़ा सा, ये आपका क्या 8 हो गया. तो टोटल कितने सर्कल हो गए? 8. Okay, there are 8 triangles in the figure. How many triangles? 8 triangles. So clear class? How to count them? So this is done. Next question is, now next question is, have you understood shapes? Here there are some questions which are related to shape. Okay, fill in the boxes. You have to find out that how many faces, how many edges and how many corners in these shapes. So in a keyboard there are 6 faces. How many faces? 6 faces. 12 edges. How many edges? 12 edges. Okay, and how many corners? 8 corners. Okay, in a keyboard there are 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 corners. Next, cube. So in a cube, how many faces? 6 faces. Okay, how many edges? 12 edges. And how many corners? 8 corners. Okay, next figure is cylinder. So in a cylinder, how many faces? 3 faces. How many edges? 2 edges. Okay, and how many corners? No, there is no corners in a cylinder. Okay. Next is cone. So in a cone, how many faces? Only 1. Okay, how many edges? Only 1. And how many corners? Only 1. Okay, next is sphere. So in a sphere there is only 1 face. Okay, and there is no edges and no corner in a sphere shape. Okay, clear? So this is a short description about shapes. Next question is, have some fun. Draw a picture of any object using shape, triangle, circle, rectangle and square. Class, here in this space you have to draw some figure. Okay, by using these shapes. Okay, you can draw a train, a house, a bus, a car. You can draw anything, but your picture will be in these figures. Okay, in these shapes. Okay, आप जो भी पिक्चर बनाओगे, आपका हाउस बना सकते हो, हट बना सकते हो, कार बना सकते हो, बस बना सकते हो, ट्रेन बना सकते हो. तो आप जो भी बनाओगे इस स्पेस में बनाना है, और आपके जो फिगर होगा इन शेप की हेल्प से, जो आपका फिगर बनाओगे, जो भी पिक्चर बनाओगे उस पिक्चर में ये शेप आपके यूज होने चाहिए. ओके, सो क्लियर क्लास? हाउ डू दिस क्वेश्चन? वेरी गुड. So class, here this chapter is completed. Hope you all understood very well about all these shapes. Yes or no? Very good. Today you have understood about 3D shape. Okay, like cube, keyboard, cylinder, cone, sphere. So class, it's enough for the day. Thank you.